Welcome to the Get Fit Guys quick and dirty tips to slim down and shape up. My name is Ben Greenfield and I'm the Get Fit Guy. In the episodes How to Lose Fat Quickly and How to Build Muscle, we learned that there is one distinct similarity between both fat burning and muscle building goals. They each require the use of full body, multi-joint exercises that activate many muscles at the same time in order for you to get results as quickly as possible. When it comes to full body exercises, some are more effective than others. So in this episode, you'll learn 5 full body exercises that get you the most results in the shortest period of time. Now, don't worry, because I know it can be difficult to visualize exercises as I describe them. I will make sure to link a video demonstration of each movement in the show notes. And all the show notes are over at getfitguy.quickanddirtytips.com. So, full body exercise number 1 is the Turkish get-up. Now, I may be a fitness buff, but my history and geography skills aren't quite up to par, so I'm really not quite sure of why this exercise is called Turkish. But the get-up part is easy to understand once you've tried this move. To complete a Turkish get-up, you lie on your side with a dumbbell in one hand. The dumbbell needs to be held out at arm's length. From this position, you just stand up while keeping the dumbbell overhead at an arm's length. This means you only have one arm and 2 legs to help you both stand and push the weight of that dumbbell up as you stand. This exercise can be difficult to learn, but trust me, if you can do 3 to 4 sets of 5 to 10 Turkish get-ups per side, you're probably getting into pretty good shape. Full body exercise number 2 is swing squats. I taught you a version of the swing in the episode that I did on kettlebells, but for this exercise, you could hold a dumbbell or a kettlebell down by your feet with one outstretched arm. Then you drop into a squat position with your butt pushed out behind you, your back straight, and your heels firmly planted, and then you simply stand about halfway as you start to swing the dumbbell up, and then you reverse that momentum, you quickly reverse direction and drop down into a full squat position again, and then you stand as you swing the dumbbell overhead. So essentially, if you think of it in simple terms, all you're doing is swinging a weight overhead and trying to gather as much momentum as possible to do so. Now, if you do this exercise as explosively as possible, which I highly recommend, you'll find that your heart rate will get pretty high within just a few repetitions, making the swing squat both a cardiovascular and a strength-building exercise. Full body exercise number 3 is medicine ball slams. This is a great stress-relieving exercise and also helps to build power and athleticism in the upper body, the core, and the legs. It's also a pretty easy full-body exercise to learn. To do a medicine ball slam, you simply get a medicine ball, which are those big, heavy balls you often can find in the corner of the gym. You raise the ball overhead, and then you swing your arms down as you release that ball and slam it into the ground as hard as possible, often visualizing anything that stresses you out that you happen to be slamming that ball into, if you want the cathartic effect. As you can imagine, this can be a loud exercise, so you may want to find a private area of the gym, like an empty group exercise room, and you'll also need to be careful not to let the ball bounce back up and hit you in the face. Trust me, I know from personal experience this is something that you do not want to happen. Now, for an extra challenge, I sometimes finish a workout that I'm doing by completely exhausting myself with 50 to 100 medicine ball slams. Try that sometime after one of your workouts, and you may be pleasantly or unpleasantly surprised, depending on the way that you look at it. Full body exercise number 4 is the burpee, which is also known as the squat thrust jump. And this is an infamous exercise used by fitness boot camp instructors. It's one of those movements that you can love to hate. It will give you a full body workout in a matter of mere minutes, but it also requires a great deal of focus and intensity. So here's how to do a burpee. From a standing position, you squat down, you put your hands on the ground, you kick your legs out behind you, you do a push-up, which is optional, and then you kick your legs back up into a squat position, you stand, and you jump as you swing your arms overhead. If you're an advanced exerciser or you want to add even more oomph to this exercise, you can wear a weighted vest as you do your burpees. Now, most burpee workouts involve a series of 10, 15, or 20 burpees as part of a full body weight training or body weight circuit. But you can do just 1 to 2 minutes of burpees in the morning as a fantastic metabolic booster to jumpstart your day. Full body exercise number 5 is the deadlift to overhead press. And the premise of this exercise is fairly simple. You're just picking a heavy object off the ground and lifting it overhead. That object can be a dumbbell, a barbell, a kettlebell, a medicine ball, a sandbag, or if you're working out with a partner or happen to be moving people from one spot to another, even another person. When you pick the object off the ground, which is called a deadlift, because you're lifting a dead weight from the ground, you'll need to have good form. That means you're looking forward with your knees bent, your butt out, and your back straight. You then hold on to that object and you stand. And as you stand, or after you're in your standing position, you hoist the weight overhead, using your hip and your leg muscles if necessary to assist your upper body with driving that weight up. So that's it. Those are the 5 best full body exercises: the Turkish get-up, swing squats, medicine ball slams, the burpees or squat thrust jumps, and the deadlift to overhead press. So do you want a fast and effective workout that gets you fit fast and burns lots of calories in a short period of time? Well, those last 2 exercises, the burpees and the deadlift to overhead press, are the key exercises for a tough but highly effective workout that I'm going to link to in the show notes. I call this workout the burner, and you'll probably understand why after you do it. So if you try that workout or any of these exercises and you have questions or feedback, then you can share them in the comments on the show notes for this episode over at getfitguy.quickanddirtytips.com, or you can just go join in on the conversation at the Get Fit Guy Facebook page at facebook.com/getfitguy. So until next time, what are you waiting for? Go get fit.